Good morning, everybody. We'll get started here in a minute. Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a good week. It's been a little holiday weekend here in the U.S., so I haven't been active at all as far as trading goes on my own account. Which is unfortunate. We've had a little bit of movement, so I could have found something, but I've been busy with family stuff all week long. Okay, let's see what we have going here. I'll take a look at dollar index here and see where we're at. So dollar, like we talked about last week, came up and swept this high, and now it's rejected. And we're targeting this low on rejection, and it's swept that right now. So now we're trying to see if this is going to go lower. We have these kind of equal lows down here that would be a downside objective on this right now. So, it'd be interesting to see what happens. If we get, it's come down far enough below this low that I think if we get a rejection and we get above, this consolidation in here, let me change that. We get above this consolidation here, we could see another run up into these highs again and continue up into this consolidation would be what I'm looking for. So we'll watch this today and into early next week. Yeah, we get trading above this level, this area here, the 94 level, and we find support here. Let's start looking for some movement up on the dollar. And that would mean lower prices on the euro. We have right now the same thing. We had some equal highs here that we could look for price to get up to. It's sweeping this high, so let's see if we reach up into here or if we're rejecting these levels and start working our way down. We got equal lows down here. That would be our downside objective. And what I've been talking about is just looking at kind of a head and shoulders pattern for an equal symmetrical pattern. We could look for this 1.204 level for up higher prices on this possibly. But ultimately, I'd be looking for a short. I like this gap down here to get filled. So that might wait till, I mean, we could have all summer, could putz around here, maybe even come up here, and then maybe a nice sell off in the fall time. But as far as intraday right now, we're sweeping this high. And it looks a little stronger than dollar looks weak, but we'll see on this. We have these lows. So watch dollar. If it continues lower, this will be your target. And then on euro, this would be your target if you're to buy into this. It looks pretty strong right now, so that might be an option. May have to get down a little bit, see if we can get back down to this 1.173 level. I'm not sure if we'll get down there or not. Might just continue pushing up, but that would be a level I would look for in the short term to possibly get in on the long trade on this. So just be careful on this. If it comes down here, that's not a bad place to buy, but you're pretty short stop. Price could sweep down here, but if you're looking for a little bit longer term, have a nice wide stop on that, and you could get a run up possibly. Pound looks like it came down to finally sweep these lows that we're looking at. Just touched it. Yeah, it's rejecting. I would think this is going to go down a little bit further, but it looks like right now these highs are probably in these highs here. It's probably where price is going to go. And then we have these highs over here also. So keep an eye on those levels today. See if we can get a push up on those. Gold came down to our levels here. Well, it didn't come quite down to that 1235.80 level. Hit the 1246 that we talked about, swept below it, and I rejected it. I'd actually be interested in looking for a buy on gold. Is what I've been hunting and waiting for. And if dollar keeps getting weak, dollar wants to come down into this level, that would be good. So I'm really interested to see what happens to dollar here, if we can stay below these lows or if we're gonna get up here. And now so if dollar's going down, we're looking for higher prices on gold, and I would like to buy gold. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. Silver's still consolidating. Let's go to a higher time frame on silver. Silver swept these lows. I'm not sure if we'll get back down into here or not. Silver has all this stuff up here. What a mess silver is, but you gotta at least look at it. If you're trading the metals, you gotta kind of keep an eye on all of them. So, and lower time frames giving us nothing on silver either, so yuck. But gold looks like it wants to pop up a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see, we took out this low. Oops, excuse me, guys. Hold on a second. guys. Sorry about that. I got a guy coming to clean out my dryer vents this morning. All right. All right. I don't know if you guys use this OBS at all. I don't know how to just mute it by this. I had to turn off my microphone and it's kind of cluttered. So I apologize for that. All right. So where were we? Yeah, I'm looking for higher prices on gold. It's kind of in this consolidation, kind of a wedge type pattern here, or flag or pennant. I don't know what you call it, but it's kind of winding up, and looks like it probably might just get another punch up. So you could look at something like this, and look into these highs. If we run a Fibonacci on this, hits a 50 mark, so that's not a bad area for price to get to. Where does that lead us on the daily? Yeah, I think price can pop up there, and I would just look for that for intraday trades. And Friday is such a hard time to, because it can move on Friday, but I never like holding things over the weekend very often on these. But I'm still looking for higher prices on gold, and we've had a nice pullback on this. Price shouldn't get this little consolidation here. Price shouldn't get below this 1246 again. So if you are buying this, you can wait for price to come back a little bit, maybe get in on a pullback, or if you want to do a breakout, buy a stop on this, and your stop would need to be below 1246, and I would be targeting this 1275 level. I think that's a pretty good level to get to. All right, let's look at the ES here, and this was my trade for the trading group on Monday. I believe I took this, and we got in down here. Let me take a look here. It's been chopping around. It hasn't gone anywhere real fast. It's definitely chopping around. And we finally took out this high and this high. This high didn't quite get hit yet, but I think we got another push up. So I think our profit target at the 27.54 level is still good. On this trade, I still have the stop loss at break even right now. I could move this up, but I like, so we got in here, and right away we had this. Let me try and get it down to a 15-minute chart here a little bit. So we got in right here on Monday. I believe that was Monday. I'm pretty sure. I wasn't even. Yeah, Monday. I was actually at the pool at my daughter's swim team practice. I couldn't be at my office, so I couldn't even take this trade, which I was not very happy about. But I was able to put out a signal at least, and I saw this forming, this pattern where it just dipped down, it came back up, made another dip, came up, and then it swept it, and then it kind of rejected a little bit, and that's where I thought, all right, if this is going to go up, we have really nice targets on the upside. Risk was down below here, really small risk compared to our reward on this one, and so I sent out a signal on it, and it shot up almost immediately. We didn't have any drawdown on this. which was nice. That doesn't always happen. And then it came back down. I was like, well, yeah, I didn't send out any profit taking above these highs, which I normally would like to do, just get a little bit. We were at break even and it came down, and on this feed, I don't know, if anyone took this trade on their demo accounts or not, but we did not get hit on that, and it rejected it really strongly, which is a really good indication. Um, S&P will go, shoot up, and sometimes it'll just try retest in that area. And sometimes if I get in to break even too quickly and my fill isn't exactly where I want it to be, I get swept, basically right to the pip, and then it takes off on me, which is frustrating. And fortunately, this time it didn't happen. So we ended up taking profit um, as price rejected that, came back here. I said, well, let's take some off here just to be safe, because I didn't know if it was going to come back down. So we took profit at the, I think, 27.15 level. And once it broke this high and it came back up, um, I knew we were pretty good. I did take a little bit more profit at the end of the day, up here, a little bit higher. And then, well, let's take a look. Do I have, how do I get to it? I can put these up. There we go. So we got in here. Took profit at 27.13, and then we swept that high, and it was starting to come back down. So I just took another little profit at 27.26, and then we also took profit up here at 27.38. And I was expecting this retracement, not quite this deep. I thought we might sweep this low a little bit, but once it started coming real deep, I thought, wow, that might be it, which was okay because I kept the stop loss at break even. But this was a pretty strong retracement, and this was late in the evening, or late at the end of trading day. Next day was consolidation, and I was actually looking at price in this area because we had a nice pop up. It came down. I said, well, this wouldn't be a bad place to put another position on, and I just didn't do it. Because let's see, this was 4th of July holiday in the United States, and the next day it just wasn't a good trading day for me, week for me, as far as being in front of the charts. And I didn't take the trade, but obviously it would have been a very nice position. So right now I'm still holding on to this. I think our targets are really good. I think we have a good chance of it getting up into this level probably today. To be honest, I think it's hopefully going to shoot up here. We got 10 minutes until equities open. I feel pretty good that we got a nice run on this, and hopefully this profit taking will get filled today. And that would be a really nice trade for the week. But definitely taking its time. Got an excellent fill on this. We were really fortunate to do that, and we've got some nice profit already on this trade. A little bit of drawdown as far as overall trade equity on this. It came down, but now it's working its way back up, and it has not taken out this high yet. It did get into the wick, which is all it really needs to do. As far as my targets go, I like to aim for inside the wicks. Doesn't need to get above the high, but I think this consolidation area here is a really nice area. And one thing I like about it is we have this gap right here. We had a gap that, the gap's just it's a pretty common gap fill trade thing, and it hasn't been filled yet. So I think price is going to want to get up into there, and I just have the profit target just below it, and just to be safe because it doesn't need to get into there, but it has a good opportunity to. So that's what we're looking at on S&P right now, and I still want to draw your attention to these equal lows down here. We haven't hit those yet. And I've been targeting those now for a few months, and it just doesn't want to get down there yet. But we always want to be aware of that. And if this starts breaking down, this is our long-term target. But right now we're still working our way up, and we have these small equal highs also right here. That is an upside objective on this. So we have upside objectives and downside objectives on this S&P right now. And right now we're going up, and I'm just going to keep looking for buys on this until we get a strong rejection, and then those lower targets will be what I'll be looking for. And this, if it rejects, I think it's going to be pretty aggressive, so you just got to be careful on it. Don't, keep your stop losses pretty tight on this, because I think when this ends up going, if it goes down, it's going to go pretty aggressive, and we want to be careful on that. It's just kind of really, there isn't strong price action on this as far as movement. And we had a nice move up. Let's see, this is a year open. So, oh yeah, this is last month. Last month we had a nice run up, and it came back down right into where we opened on the month, and it rejected a little bit. But so our monthly candle is a wick, right? So we got a little, what was that, doji or whatever they call them. So now we're testing really the mid level of this. So this candle we want to watch. If we break below it, we're going to probably see some lower prices on this. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But intraday is really how I trade. So I don't really care which way it's going. But these are all little clues to give us an idea of which way we should be trading on the day. So let's see, so far this morning, so this was our open, worked above it, worked below it, came back down, found a little support at the open today, and are working our way up. So hopefully this just continues up, and we'll get taken out of this with profit today, and we won't have to worry about it on the weekend. If this isn't closed out by end of day today, I'll probably just close it out manually. But this is easily within striking distance of that profit target. Do an extension. Yeah, 160 to 161.80 level. Fibonacci extension goes right up to our gap up there that we talked about earlier. So a lot of things line up on this, so it looks good. I would like to, since I have not traded my account yet, I would like to find an opportunity to get into this long today. But with that dryer vent guy coming, I probably won't be at my computer when it happens. So I will probably just take a wash this week and no trades, which is fine. I guess you every once in a while you need a week off. And I hope you guys have had a good week. Um, that's really all I got for you. I think that's what I'm looking for today. See dollar CAD. I haven't really looked at dollar CAD. Dollar's still going lower. Yeah, I'll see what time is it. 8:30 almost. Yeah, I'd be looking for lower prices on dollar and looking for some buys on euro. I think we might be targeting this today. How do you get in on this trade, right? You could be buying a breakout here, but that's not, you're chasing price on this if you're doing that, but it is a pattern to trade. Starts breaking out of here, you could buy it and just a really tight stop. Really, just put stop here, do a buyout on that for how many pips could you run on this? If we just did a breakout trade, get 30 pips on this. And you definitely have room to go higher. Yeah, I'm looking for 80 pips. I'm not sure if that'll get that today or not. But definitely strong on the euro. I haven't traded the euro for quite a while, but as long as dollar is going down, euro should be going up. So, and gold should be going up too. It's just a mess. See, I'd say right now is not a bad buy right here. But look at these equal lows down here. They just left all this. So that always concerns me. That keeps me out of trades. But I'm thinking this is going up to that 1274 level. Pounds looks like it's going to sweep these highs. Yeah, everything as far as currencies go, the currency with dollar base looks like higher prices. And I don't know, I might get a signal on this morning on the ES. Said I want to buy this. Could sweep this low. Sweep that low. So watch this here. See if we can sweep that and get a rejection. may not get down below it, but I think we're looking at another run up on this, guys. So if you're looking to trade this, if it gets below this low, put your stop down here, and or you could wait on a 5-minute chart, get a swing low below here, and get in on that trade. Stop below here. That'd be a low risk, pretty nice reward on this. If I didn't have a dryer vent guy coming here in a couple minutes, I'd take that trade right now. But all right, I gotta go. I got an appointment here, and take a look at those, watch those prices, and hopefully get some. If not, it's Friday. Take the weekend off, and we'll get back at it next week. So good luck, guys, and I'll talk to you next week.